Well, I think, first to start off, like we said last night, Wartburg and the community have been absolutely first class in hosting this. Everything has been done right. We've had a great experience from the coaching staff and the players. So first thanks to that, because it means a lot to these women to make the NCAA tournament. And when you're going to have a great experience, there's a lot of work behind the scenes from the host school. So we appreciate that. And the success goes to all of our players. We played a lot of different looks and a lot of different women, and whichever number we asked to succeed stepped up and did their job. As always in athletics, you're going to have some things go unplanned, and we did as well this weekend, but I thought the teammates really stepped up for each other and found a way to have each other's back, which ultimately got us 2 results this weekend, like you're talking about the weekend, against 2 fantastic opponents. We had to be at our very best to get results against both of these teams.
Yesterday, game today. How do you mentally prepare, or what's the game preparation like with that short turnaround?
Yeah, we obviously, it's not something usual we have in the regular season, but coaches prepared us well, whether that's chocolate milk and bananas on the walk to the ice bath, or just being sure we're disciplined with our stretching and stuff back. But it's very much game ended, we won, be proud of it and embrace it, and then kind of really quickly focus on the next game because Wartburg was a great opponent.
Yeah, like Maggie was saying, aside from the physical piece, recovering our bodies, a lot of it, I think, comes down to the mental component. We know that no matter what, our teammates have our back, so we're going to put in everything we possibly can because we've been working for it all year, and we know that our teammates and our sisters deserve nothing but 100% effort back-to-back days.
Coach, they got the equalizer with about 13 minutes left in the half, but you got a goal before halftime. How big was that at that point in the game?
Yeah, I mean, Wartburg was really dangerous on corner kicks. They got one off a corner kick, but wow, I mean, every time the referee pointed to the corner, you were like, okay, do your job. And honestly, you don't even know if your best is good enough at how good their attack was. So fortunate to keep them out of the net on many corner kick opportunities that they had. But the goal before half was big for the scoreboard and the way the game went, but as I alluded to before, that's a player that we have asked a different role from multiple times this year, and she really stepped up in a moment when the team needed it. So just really proud of Meryl and her teammates embracing on what we asked of them in that moment.
For the student athletes, what have you learned this weekend that you'll use as you propel forward in the tournament?
Something we've talked about a lot this weekend is finding the next level. So like we were talking about earlier, we haven't had the opportunity to play 2 back-to-back games. So I think this weekend showed our team, showed ourselves what we're capable of and what we're able to accomplish in the future.
Yeah, I think with the tournament, the next game isn't guaranteed. So what we were kind of focusing on here is like, give it everything you have because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So I think we are now very much able to like focus in the moment, focus on the game, not worrying about like the next round, the next game we might play. We kind of came in this weekend saying this is currently a 1-team tournament. We are only guaranteed Saturday. So I think that's a mindset that has worked well for us, and it led us to doing well this weekend.
And Coach, moving forward, how much of this is just getting to be with this group for another week at least guaranteed? How much is that moving forward?
Yeah, I think, when you coach, it's for the love of the players, and you want them to achieve. Every single team does. This team, and especially this senior class, like many classes throughout the country, have had to deal with the pandemic. We've had some internal twists and turns from within our family, but to really continue to thrive the way they are after what has happened throughout their career, it is really a blessing to continue each game. Every team is special, but this one's had some more twists and turns in the path of success than some teams I've coached. So it's just really nice to be able to celebrate day in and day out with these women.
And same question to the student athletes.
Another week, like Coach was saying, is just another week to become a bonded sisterhood, another week to have fun, another team to get better and work harder, and another opportunity to be a winning team.
I think, as a senior, and I can speak for the 3 other seniors on the team, as soon as we ended that game, the first thing someone said was, "We got to go practice on Francis tomorrow back in St. Louis." Like, it is a good day. It's super exciting. That's all we want is another day on Francis, and we got that today. And it means the world to everyone, especially us 4 seniors.
And lastly, for Coach, you spent some time at some different divisions. What's special about WashU and Division III?
Yeah, I mean, Division III really has the best model for the student athlete's success. You really get to see them thrive as human beings and as scholars in their major. And I've been fortunate to be at some very good institutions. I have not had to be one of these people that has bounced around in my entire career. And honestly, I think I held it together pretty well until I was just walking across the field and called my wife. I mean, like it's been alluded to, I played in this conference, I coached here, started my career at Loras, and then continue at WashU. And it's just been a really blessing and the right spot for me. I feel like my gifts can hopefully be given to the past players, current players. I know we've tried to impact some lives, knowing the amount of different texts I've taken in the last 48 hours from both sets of alums. But you know when there's people still getting a hold of you, you've done something right to help them be the people they can be moving forward. And that's really all you can hope for as a coach. You want to win, but you really want them to move forward as a human being and be the best version of themselves.